In Perth, Harry Styles drinks from a shoe, but what is this shoey Australian trend? Egged on by the Perth concert audience and a fan who drank beer out of his shoe, British pop star Harry Styles did the same with water on Monday. Styles, 29, was participating in the primarily Australian celebratory ritual of a shoey, the act of chugging what is usually an alcoholic beverage out of a shoe after a victory. Footage seen in a slew of TikTok videos shows the Grammy-winning singer, who is currently on tour in Australia, semi-reluctantly filling his designer Adidas Gucci collaboration sneaker with water and saying, "This is one of the most disgusting traditions I've ever witnessed," before saying, "This is one of the most disgusting traditions I've ever witnessed," before gulping down the shoe juice. "I feel like a different person, I feel ashamed of myself," he remarked, before telling the 30,000-strong crowd, "I'll be discussing this with my therapist at length." Styles is scheduled to arrive in Singapore on March 17 and perform at the National Stadium. It will be his third solo performance here, but it is unlikely to include drinking out of a shoe. Among the other celebrities who have drank from their sweaty footwear are American singer Post Malone, who chugged beer out of his Converse sneaker during a tour stop in Sydney in February, American singer Casey Musgraves, who drank a shot of tequila out of a glass slipper in Melbourne in 2019, and Italian motorcycle racing great Valentino Rossi downed champagne out of his racing boot in 2016 after the San Marino Grand Prix. Tai Tuivasa, a mixed martial arts fighter, said on ESPN, "I was just thinking what's the fastest way to get alcohol into me after the fight, so I thought I'll just start doing shoeies when I walk out. And it has stuck. It's become my specialty." But perhaps the most persistent repeat offender is Australian Formula One driver Daniel Ricciardo, who frequently drinks from the receptacle that got him to the finish line. The Perth native adores a victory shoey, especially when he finishes on the podium during Formula One races. He is credited with introducing the trend to F1 in 2016, when he performed a champagne shoey to celebrate a podium finish at the German Grand Prix. Since then, he shared boot chugs with everyone from Red Bull team principal Christian Horner to fellow racer Lewis Hamilton, and English actor Patrick Stewart. During a pre-race driver's press conference in Singapore in 2016, the Aussie was asked how it tastes, to which he said, "If the sparkling wine is cold, then it tastes good. You might sweat through it if it's warm, but the cold taste kills the bad stuff, so it's delicious." The shoey aficionado also launched a hand-blown glass wine decanter in 2022 in the exact same shape as his racing shoe.